Good day guys, come here, welcome back to part 3 of the video for the month of September to October 2025 in the CN Sep, and on this part 3 of the video we will be showcasing what I have actually missed out on part 1, the jig of physics, then followed by exclusive items and followed by new SP soldiers and new soldiers released for the 7.0 anniversary, and then we'll be going through on the new revamped solo DE event. So stay tuned. So this strongly urge players out there to view the content of this part 3, so stay tuned. And are you guys ready? Here we go. So right, before we carry on, let me do a quick one for my Chinese audience, if there's any. 所以，亲爱的梦幻玩家们，尤其是玩华语的那个区域的梦战玩家呢，这个是Part 3第3段，就是我们会通常介绍哪一个英雄的那个专属武器，然后SP 士兵，然后7周年之后的出来的新的兵种。然后呢，这次我们来的一个新的就是单人的那个团战模式，基本上也不是团战，就是单人的那个战斗活动模式，维持接近两个月的时长的活动。所以呢，这期就算你不会听或你不听英文版本梦战的玩家呢，也卡米在这里会非常的恳请大家一定要看这一期的视频。所以好了，调回给英文的。So alright, the new solo DE, or as what I was told from the way we address from my guild in the Asia version, there's a new event. So this time round, the part 3 content is going to be slightly longer. So stay tuned for all these important events. So right, before I miss out, so let me go through on some of the things. Okay, so let's go through the banner. So the banner release is for the period of 11 September to 15 October in 2025, and yep, they last for around 35 days. So this is pretty weird that the anniversary heroine only lasts for like 4 weeks. And some of the new events or events happening, there will be some Aniki. Okay, the event is known as Aniki's private tutoring lesson or private tutoring class. It's an event where when you do your daily quest, you can get certain Aniki brand energy bar snack, and you can exchange them for this price. So these are the price that you can swap and exchange for. So don't worry, I'll be going through the jig of physics in a while after we go through here, so bear with me guys. Okay, recurring banner, LLR. Okay, wish upon summon. And during this period, when you log in the game, you'll get all these amazing prizes, and not to mention you'll be getting free enchantment pack. And it's not the old version, it's a new enchantment pack. And again, during this period is the new Seal Battle Domain event. I can't remember what the English version is called, but yep, that is the event for this month. You guys check out the backgrounds, you know what it is. Then for this 1 week period, we have the specials, Enchants, Soldiers Will of Fate. So just gonna showcase you guys which is which. Oh gosh, we are not able to tell here. Okay. So we finally have a new skin called the Wooden Horse Striker skin. So Mokuba Senfu Tai, and yep, the dress up for the characters, I gotta say the first thing that remind me of, due to the yellow hood, is Little Nightmare Trees, which will be coming out soon. So this is for the Neon Pegasus or Star Rainbow Pegasus. Then we have this Balloon Clown for the Forest Priest. Okay, this is very something unique, and I gotta say it's quite cute and pretty. So we have this Ghost Bright, which on this original form is based on this Miss Wraith or Miss Ghost. So now it gave it a female gender type, which is pretty nice, I'll say, the art. Then we have our Magic Crystals Mage. The skin is Poker Cards Magicians, or just Cards Magicians. And last but not least is, if you win all the prize, you'll get this Chat Bubble or Chat skin. Nothing much special in my opinion. Definitely not a fan. But first of all, skins, if you're interested, you have spare crystal diamonds to spare. Feel free to try out Lucky Draw. I will be skipping it this time around because, as mentioned, LLR Sonia will be coming out on the next upcoming banner. Okay, other recurring banners. Okay, this is a new Wishing Summon Oath or Wishing Summon Promise. This is something more unique, and I'll be going through. And not to mention, this summon banner actually has, in my opinion, has something to do with the new revamped solo DE, which I'll be going through in a while. Okay, other recurring banner. And for 2 weeks during this period of time, all of your daily events turn count will be increased by 1. And during these 2 weeks time frame, all Aniki levels will be open, or type of Aniki, and the same for the rune emblem or casting events, casting stage. And for this period of 2 weeks, your daily reward will not just be 30 crystals. You'll get an additional 500,000 gold coins, and we will save the Echo of Light, the best, for the last. So before I forget, let's go through the summon series first, okay? But let me go through the jiggle physics before I forget. For Bianca, okay, this is her Echo of Light skin version, so here we go.
そう、私は駒です。違いがあるとすれば、いざとなれば失うのが惜しい駒か、どうでもいい駒か、それだけです。でも、駒であっても自分なりの戦う理由くらいは持っています。
Sorry. Okay, let's click it again.
やったー！今日は給料日。今日のビアンカは偉い人たちは使命や正義な村のお年寄りたちが私に教えてくれたこと。偉い人たちは使命や正義な。
Yep, this make my day. Saying this, clicking it, the shaking. Definitely gonna get an Echo of Light skin when she comes out. Whether she is that whichever tier of character she is, but definitely aiming for her Echo of Light skins. And of course, for all of you who are not interested to summon the characters, I gotta advise is you should still prepare for Echo of Light skin during this period. The reason is because of the recent release on the new enchantment pack. So a lot of players, whether you're pro new, rich or not, you will be heavily lagging on the new enchantment pack. And of course, I'm not encouraging you to 100% must buy. You may buy or purchase it within your limit, but most important is you got to check first if the enchantment, the 3 new type of enchantment, do they actually benefit or assist your team. If the new enchantment pack do not really assist or have any assistance to your group, well, you can skip it or perhaps purchase other pack. So right, let's check the original skin of Bianca, and here we go.
村のお年寄りたちが私に教えてくれたことがあります。
Is that fake?
村のお年寄りたちが私に教えてくれたこと、私にとってあなたのために戦うということを、偉い人たちは使命や正義なんていう聡明で勇敢な指揮官様、お使いできることを。そう、私は駒です。そう、私は駒です。私にとって。
Okay, definitely, she's having a better and greater physics than Cybele. I mean, look at the stats: 86, 56, 88. '88, 60, 90. Despite having the better stats, let's check out again.
陰謀、裏切り、騙し合い。私から離れて、そんなに近寄らない。アジン。本物の獣のように私が本当に求めているもの。陰謀、裏切り。
The physics impact is not, well, or should I say, the force is not great in this one. I mean, especially when you check out the Echo of Light's
あな
skin.
たは他の奴らとは少し違うわね。私から離れて。そんな、あなたは他の奴らとは少し違うわね。あなたは他の奴らとは少し違う。あなたは他の奴らとは少し違う。
In my opinion, there's like barely much interactions you can see from the characters. So, so gonna quick show through from bottom to top. So all these recurring banners. So for all of you who are interested, you can check out the date and period. Okay, this is a more unique wishing summon banner. Okay, I'm gonna go through. So as you can see, you can only choose 3 faction: Glory of Light, Origin, and Empire. Okay, I do not have a lot of heroes, so yeah, you can. Okay, all these are older characters, and of course these are heroes that you can summon 1 banners before the anniversary, aka before Humus Baba, which is Leia and Elvis, if I'm not wrong. Let me double check and double confirm a minute. Oh, sorry, 2 banners, excluding the fairy tale collaboration. So the banner before Humus Baba is Rapier and Sherry, and the one before Sherry is excluding collab is Elvis and Leia. So for all of you who miss out all this older hero pack, you can try your luck here. And the reason I'm saying this has something to do with the new DE, the reason is that the new solo DE event is the following 3 factions will get increased attributes. Don't worry, we'll go through that in a while. Okay, then okay, you guys can see some of the events. So the only events we have is the Seal Sentry, and the downside I'll say, I mean, you guys should be able, I will not be doing stage progress on how to beat the stage because everyone will have different team. You can try it out, but a lot of the prize are just recurring prizes. And not to mention that despite you can see Lewins and Noms Heart of Another Self being displayed here, but if you already have converted your characters into the SP mode, this option will be shown already purchased. You will not be able to purchase them again to try to, in case you have the intentions to try to do some bug triggering, etc. But they kind of stopped this. Okay, Sea of Deep Secrets, still the same, not much changes. The Deep Sea Secrets. Okay, exclusive items, we finally have it here. Okay, this is a dress or clothes. This is known as the Forgotten Legend. Okay, this is Mama, Dragon Mama Isolde exclusive item. So it's for both her infantry and dragon class. The base stats is for increment of HP and physical defense attribute. Okay, the skill name is loosely translated as World Protectors, World Protecting Dragon Soul, or Dragon Soul World Protections. Okay. The first effect, increase HP by 2% at base, so the max is at 10%. So second effect is when you obtain your will power from your talent, okay, you will obtain additional effect when you choose or you gain either of the following. First is Lone Journey, is the 1 rig buff. Don't worry, I will exchange this item and showcase to you guys. When you choose the Lone Journey, the rig buff, the offensive range attack buff, you will not die when you receive a death blow. Can only trigger max once per battle. Second is the AoE resistance, the purplish icon, the one that allows you to spam AoE and cause enemies not to be able to resurrect upon death. It's all skills you had, the CD will be reduced by 3 turns. Last but not least is the survival, which is the yellow icon, is the next time you receive damage, you will receive an additional turn the next turn. So I'm going to switch it here, and I'm going to place the character so you guys can check and understand more. Okay, it has been very long that I decided to switch exclusive items for characters, but this is very unique. And not to mention there has been some new add-up of buttons here, and ta-da! Also something that we miss out, and I'll be going through. So Dragon Mama not only receive exclusive items, she also receive exclusive skins during the near the period of Midsummer Festival, or some of us we might call it the Mooncake Festivals event. So when we end the part 3 later on, we will come back here, so don't worry. So definitely some lose out. She will lose out damage reductions because clothes is last right. So we are swapping last right for Forgotten Legend. So again, for all of you who are not very familiar with Dragon Mama Isolde, that ability is at the end of a turn, which will enter a CD of 2 turns. Upon trigger is you get to choose either of the skills that she'll gain as a buff, that is Lone Journey, Resistance, and Survival, or Continuation Survival. So by default, they all have or will provide a buff effect. Lone Journey gives you Ignore Guard when attacking. Then Resistance is increased skill damage by 25%, and Survivability is reduce CD by 1 turn. Then with the exclusive, they provide an additional effect. So without Last Right, you don't have to worry that you'll be one shot and be killed by enemies, because you can revive. Then Resistance reduce skill CD by 3 turns, so you can quickly respam your skill at the next turn. Then next is Survivability. The next time you receive damage, you obtain an additional turn. I'm not sure if it has been revamped errata or what. Previously it was told that when you use Survivability, you go to attack an enemy, you are treated as dealing damage and receiving damage at the same time. You'll trigger Act Again too. And it's an individual act again. Turn, so you will not be able to continue spam your attack. So it will affect your turn count based on what I was told. So now we're going to do a quick trial for all of you who are interested. But first, allow me to do some team adjustment. And of course, just share, I'm not that professional in testing, so sorry if I have done some tests incorrectly. And if I've done incorrectly, feel free to write it down in the comment sections and allow me to know it. I'll try to improve. Thank you. Yay! And
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Okay, sorry. Perhaps regarding an act again, I'm more interested to find an act again. Let me try out on oh, no, I shouldn't try on PV. My bad. Oh gosh. So excited for Mama Isolde with her new skins and exclusive that is showing a lot and lots of skins.
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を
So
打
right
ち
now
破
it will
る。
be shown that I have the skill, so I'm gonna cast
許
act
しは
again.
せぬ。
So let's try out the survivability first.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
And this round is more specific. It says skill cooldown time reduced by 1 turn. Then the third effect is from the explosive survival. The next time you receive damage, additional obtain a turn, and this effect cannot be dispelled. But however, you can prevent it from getting buffed.
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。不毛な争いを終わらせる。トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Wait, do we straight away get it? I'm gonna reset a little bit. Let me double confirm, so I may be wrong. Do I have an act again character?
「トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。不毛な争いを終わらせる。許しはせぬ。トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
And this will happen also if you don't use skills with just normal attack.
ご命令を。
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Okay, it seems that I can straight away. Oh no, you see,
トイバールの意志は
if it's meant
進
to
む
be
べき
my
方向
turn,
へ
if it's
導いて
meant
く
to
れ
be
る。
my turn,
ご命令を。
I should not be able to choose Liana. So now I'm going to choose one more example. Let us take Nani Nani Sherry, for example. Alright, so bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Oh, okay. So I don't need it. So you guys can see, I'm using Nani Nani Sherry to attack. So it's my turn to act again. I am not able to control my teammate. So for all of you who are interested to find out this kind of testing on how the rule works, we can always use Nani Nani Sherry as a reference, because if you act again, you try to click on your other teammates, especially like mage act again characters, you will find out they are not bunching at all. All right.
ご命令を。
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
So I'm gonna treat
お
it
前
bad
の
as
も
my
がく
turn.
姿が優等に映る最高の景色よ。
お。
Oh gosh, I lose control.
ご命令を。
Okay, gonna do a little bit of healing.
お。
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。不毛な争いを終わらせる。
So again, I'm gonna use survivability.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
So the dress will say survivability. I'm not sure if there will be stack icon or only be one icon. I'll be trying out, don't worry. So we're gonna prepare a few act again characters for her. Oh gosh, Ashen forgot to change her class. And how can I forget my Florentier?
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれ。不毛な争いを終わらせる。
So this is the one I call the red, purple, and yellow. So red lone journeys will give you revive effect. Then resistance, it's gonna reduce your skill CD. And survival will give you act again turn. So I'm gonna put it as not straight up act again, but you have a chance to act again. So she is best in this kind of ruling. She is not weak, but she is best to act as a character to be moved last, and it's best to be teleport, support and teleport by other characters that move second last. So she can travel and go up to double attack twice the chosen enemy if you want. So this exclusive item make her setup faster and easier. Okay, this time I'm going to choose resistance.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
Okay, the resistance effect.
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Let me double check again.
ご命令を。
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Primordial soul or origin of soul. The CD of the skills is 4 turns.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。
And I choose resistance. Auto 3 turn CD reduction.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
So once you straight off select this, you lose the effect, which is sadly is a once per game. So a lot of the effect is once per game, because once you gain the icon, you won't be able to trigger it again, and there's no way for you to lose.
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打つ。
はい。
Okay, let me guess. If that's the case,
ご命令を。
トイバー
I'm
ルの
gonna
意志
try
は
end the game.
進むべき方
And I'm
向
gonna
へ
use
導いてくれる。
survival because I'm gonna reduce all CD to 1 turn.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。
はい。
Okay, you can see the trigger of the close again.
人、
You wanna egg again?
思考、そして次の作戦を。
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
戦場は私に任せてください。
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Oh my bad. I should have I should have cast the survival skills. My bad. So after
戦場は
Liana,
私に任せ。
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
reduce the skills to 1 turn already.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。
次の作戦を実行します。次の作戦を実行します。
And egg again.
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Okay, let me just end turn
選
again.
べ。
So
さもなくば引け。
and of course this
トイ
trick
バール
is
の意志は
very
運命の
easy to
鎖を
be
打
made
ち
and
破る。
achieve in normal PvE. For PvP, you just still enjoy speed up. But okay, this time let's check. Can I double cast Primordial of Soul or Origin of Soul? Because instant reduce CD when I
許しは
gain
せぬ。
the skills at 3.
トイバールの意志は進むべき
So
方
yeah,
向へ
it's
導いてくれる。
auto reset. Then just gonna add
不毛
again.
な争いを終わらせる。トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
And so yep, if I'm able to finish off the enemies.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。
Okay, but I'm not able to instant act again. However, there will be two icons, which is one is for the survivability and one is for the resurrect effect. So see, she got resurrect once.
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Okay, the exclusive icon are gone. Oh wait. Something I do notice. This is weird. I already have. Oh, I already have survivability. Why I did not act again? Let me double check.
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Oh, okay. You can see some pros and cons.
許しは
When
せ
you
ぬ。
have two buffs, two or more talent buff effect from your talent, when you use your 3C, the enemy cannot counterattack, and this means that you're not receiving any damage. The same goes for if you're using AoE. If you're not receiving damage, you will not be able to act again. So this time I'm going to try normal
トイ
attack
バー
first.
ルの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
I'm receiving damage. Okay, self heal a little bit for my
トイ
allies.
バールの意志は
And now
進む
I'm
べき方
able.
向へ導いてくれる。
So if you want to impede all of you for doing
不
PvP,
毛
if
な
you want
争
to
いを終
do
わら
this
せ
trick,
る。
do take note, you should not spend and use your 3C first when you have two or more will from your talent effect. Okay, then what about fix or follow-up damage from enemies? From enemies or enemies allies when you try to attack. So I will explain to you what I'm meaning. So we'll be taking SP Burn Hard for example. Yep, Purgatory, Demonic Call. So yep. Okay, we're gonna try one more time again.
ご命令を。
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
Okay, reduce all skill CD by one turn.
許しはせぬ。
はい。祈祷、思考、そして次の作戦を実行。
トイバールの意志は許しはせぬ。
天井は私に任せてく
And
ださ
I
い。
gotta be honest with you guys. Until now, I still have some confusions on Isolde regarding the reduce CD. I always thought when you cast the healing, you will help reduce ally CD, but so it becomes like something that I always do and press.
一気に行きますよ。
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
作戦指揮を許可する。
Okay, now we
トイバー
have
ルの意志は
we'll be
運
getting
命の
two
鎖
buffs.
を打ち破
Alright.
る。許しはせぬ。
Now getting city reductions.
トイバールの意志は運命のトイバールの意
Right,
志
when I
は
have two buff or
進
more,
む
my
べき
3C
方向へ
cannot be
導いてくれ
counter
る。
attack. So let's see, after the attack, we receive the fixed follow-up fixed damage from Burn Heart.
トイバール
Will
の意
that
志
trigger
は
egg again? So there's
運
something
命
for
の
us to
鎖を
all
打ち
learn.
破る。
Oh gosh, no.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。
Okay, don't worry. I have way to resolve this.
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Okay, I'm just putting him here.
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破
Okay, I'm
る。
going to get burned
許
first.
しはせ
We
ぬ。
only get burned after attack. I forgot I placed guard for him. My bad.
トイバールの意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。許しはせぬ。
Okay, follow up fixed damage again, like the sorry, like most game logic for the usual game logic for Langrisser. Follow up fixed damage, FD fixed damage are not counted as the next time. It's not counted as actual damage, so I'm not able to act again. So too bad, sadly. We are not getting great feedbacks here. Okay, then this time out, against all of you who are wondering about if not able to receive buff, can cancel out this effect. Yeah, I'll be using Bozo to do it. Hopefully I can just
トイバー
unsilent
ル
her.
の意志は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
次の作戦を実行します。
Okay, I guess I gotta I don't want Liana's to reset. I'll just use her.
計画通りだ。
Okay, it's good.
ト
We
イバー
don't
ルの
have
意志
silence.
は運命の鎖を打ち破る。許しはせぬ。
So yeah, this time I'm gonna choose survive. Wilkie.
許しはせぬ。トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくれる。
Oh, it's pretty cool. You'll still get it as long as you're not being silent beforehand, and the buff you gain will become random debuff because this effect cannot be dispelled, so that's not a very good effect. I'm gonna try the usual debuff effect.
計画通りだ。
I just want the one that
ト
does
イ
not
バ
allow
ー
me
ル
to
の意
get
志
buff.
は運命の鎖を打ち破る。
Okay. What about black hole?
計画通りだ。
トイバールの意志は運
Okay,
命
this is
の
not
鎖を
going
打ち
well.
破
I
る。
guess I got to switch for my trusty Empire Mage, Egbert. And this means I need a teleporter, so Egbert have the skills of not able to gain buff. What? Oh my god, I do not have that. Wow. This is so wrong. Let me see, let me double confirm. Oh, he doesn't have such a skill. That stops you from receiving buff. Okay, my bad. I guess I gotta rely on Bozo. I can't remember which hero can have a skill that actually not able to buff. So one last try, and that's it for Ice. So that mama. So yeah, I really can't remember or think of which
次の
heroes
作
will do
戦を
that.
実行します。
計画通りだ。
戦場。
トイバールの意志は進むべき方向へ導いてくる。
次の作戦を実行
Okay,
します。
just gotta try my luck.
計画通りだ。
Okay, now I get
戦
it.
場は
トイバールの意志は 進むべき方向へ導いてくれ
Now
る。
I just gotta heal the
次の
silent
作戦を
offer.
実行します。畳みかけます。
Ah, okay.
トイバールの意志は
Okay,
進
not
む
able
べ
to
き方
receive
向へ
buff,
導
so
い
now
て
we
くれる。
can see if it works. Oh, but just for my talent, oh, I forget about it. The talent says you're not able to immune nor dispel. So apparently it's considered not as a buff, but a talent effect. Again, my bad. Sorry for wasting your time, but it's been such a long time. Or old heroes, I forgot about it. Okay, but just double confirm any bug? No, no.
許しはせぬ。
What about the
トイバールの意志は
exclusive
運
items?
命
Will
の
you be
鎖を
able
打
to
ち
gain?
破る。
Okay, instead of survive.
トイバールの意志は運命不毛な争いを終わらせる。
Okay, what about instant CD reduction? So we can check out. Hopefully, if everything is stable,
許しは
there's
せ
no
ぬ。
bug. That would be cool.
トイバールの意志は
Okay, it was still
進むべ
triggered.
き方
So
向へ導い
in
て
a
くれ
way,
る。
the exclusive seems to tie directly with the talent buff, talent effect itself instead of working solo by itself. So they have some I'm gonna call it this way, a parasitic effect,
トイバー
like
ル
the
の意
host
志は
and
運命
owner
の
effect.
鎖を打ち破る。不毛な
Okay,
争い
last
を
but
終わ
not
らせ
least,
る
the。lone journey.
許しはせぬ。トイバールの意志は
So
進むべき方向へ
you're
導
still
いて
gaining,
くれる。
even with the not able to receive buff debuff, the exclusive items icon will still appear as long as you're not being silent. So the only way that she need to prevent from perhaps is from getting silence. So because higher chance her exclusive accessories will be the angelic boots to increase her mobility, because the new SP dragon soldiers, the dragon flyer soldiers are lacking in damage, so having like a werewolf is still the better choice. So hopefully we will be getting the werewolf SP soldiers soon. So okay, that's it for the exclusive testing. Took quite some time. We were trying to do some proper tests. Then new SP soldiers, followed by the new release of newer soldiers. So first we have okay, we end the last tree on the last month banner, if I'm not wrong. The trend, Ocean Priest, then followed by the Great Elf, because it's like a free to go. The trial is very easy. Okay, we have the new one, which is the Berserker, okay, or Berserk Warrior. So the SP form, and next if we have the Sky Harmony Elite Guard. Yep, I'm not sure how you call it in English version, but long story short, it's the female cavalry because as much as I can remember, these are only female characters for the cavalry unit. So both of them gain the SP class. So let's check out the original effect first. So again, mine is not as max level, but don't worry, we just do a quick explanations in. I'm not going to go accurate percentage, I'm just going to say in X percentage. So ignoring the all stats increment, because all of them will get it at max level, the original Berserker or Berserk Warrior only have two effects: increase crit rate by X percentage and increase attack by X percentage. Two effects. Let me just do a quick check. Okay, the one on the right, the stats you see, despite I tried to level up once, remain the same. So those stats should be for the max level, so each soldiers. And these are all the soldiers that are available or able to use it. So again, I'm not able to unlock the full class due to a lack of materials, sadly, and so you can see the by default which soldiers can do. But of course, after you unlock the SP soldiers, they'll unlock at least an additional 3 to 5 new heroes or heroines that will be able to use it too. But let's check out the effect. What comes after the SP? So you can see definitely some increment in the HP. The newest stat is 4443 2221 4443 22. Okay, slight increase in magic defense. Okay, effect are as follow. Number one, soldiers crit rate increased by X percentage, attack increased by X percentage. Number two, when you initiate attack and before going to battle, if your unit has no allies, one block around them, you will further increase your soldiers' attack by X%. And enemies' unit chance of receiving crit rate increased by 20%. So definitely a few increment. And okay, the first time I'm saying just in X percentage, so now I'll be relaying in the max level percentage. So we summarize again. Here we go. Number one, increase soldiers crit rate by 30% and increase attack by 15%. Okay. Number two, when you initiate attack and before going to battle, if there are no ally unit one block around you, you will increase your soldiers attack by an additional 15%. And number three, enemies chance of getting crit will increase by 20%. So great improvement, but slightly harsh. So this is like you're gonna throw out. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna say it's too hard because the criteria is one block. it's not one ring, so it's still easier. So you can just keep 2 blocks distance away from your ally when you push on the map, whether it's PvE or PvP. So by default, the soldiers already has chance of dealing crit attack by 30%, and they have increment of 15% attack only. However, when the criteria are met, that is even you initiate attack and before going to battle, if there is no other ally 1 block around you, you gain an additional 15% attack increment, that is 30%. And last but not least, this effect, I will say, is like a debuff. This will cause the enemies to have a crit rate increase by 20%, so there's a higher chance for you to do crit attack against target enemy. And for the description, it's the elite warrior that believe in the power of Berserk. Okay, and the rig highlight word is the champion god who has won a consecutive 10 winning in the PvP arena. Wow. Okay, sorry, in the arena. Okay, then what about the female cavalry? But one thing to take note is the range is 1 block, the mobility is only 3, strong against lancer and still weak against cavalry. No additional effect. But this is actually not the juice of this month. I'm gonna say the female cavalry is the best. Okay, because okay, I'll let the cat out box in the wall. So let's check out the original stat is 36, 43, 2222. Increment is 41, 43, 2322. So other than magic defense, all stats are slightly improved. And okay, I do have that. And you gotta see the greatest improvement is the mobility actions icon. The original is showing a horse, a cavalry icon, so she will receive obstructions. However, the SP soldiers receive the wings on your boots. This means you can treat every passable terrain as flat land. Okay, just right before we even talk about the skills, she has already received so much improvement. So okay, this is definitely the best highlight. So you check out, these are all the default heroes and heroines that can receive and use these characters in your game. And not to mention, we already had SP Luna recently, then some collab and engage characters. Then after you unlock the SP form, which I can show you here, these are 5 additional characters that can be able to use this female cavalry, Royal Guard female cavalry in your match. There's Andrew, Elvis, Helena, Ares 2.0, and Pan from Record of Lotus War. But why would I say this is the best fruit or grape and juice of this month? The reason is, let's check out the original effect first. Original, ignoring the first 30% stats, is when you attack, before you attack, for each block you move, increase soldiers attack by 15%, capped at 45%. This means you can just hit this record just by moving 3 blocks. Okay, the SP soldiers, number 1, before attacking, for each block you move, increase soldiers attack and defense by 15%. In max increment is 45%. Okay, this is if you just do a quick look, you might think it's the same, but no. The original is for each block you move before your attack, increase soldiers attack by 15%. The SP is for each block you move before the attack, increase soldiers physical attack and defense by 15%. It provides a double increment effect. Okay, so it is an X percentage increment for both sets. Then the second effect is, if before the battle the distance you move is 3 blocks and above, after battle, unit with the current longest CD skills will have the skill CD reduced by 1 turn. So yup, on top of giving additional X percentage stats increment, okay, and the criteria is very easy to meet with. Just move at least 3 blocks, okay, you'll get 45% attack defense increment. And not to mention, after battle, the skill you use, the characters you use with the longest CD will have the skill CD reduced by 1 turn. So high chance I'm going to presume you need to go into battle. Then other than that, if you're using AoE, you won't get to enjoy the benefit. And I guess from the characters here, we can see that can benefit best is, oh gosh, I forgot his name. Oh my god, I totally forgot about his name. This is so bad. Dihato, sorry. Oh gosh. Yep, it's so bad that we all, I believe it's not just me, and I hope. So I guess one characters that would benefit most is Dihato, because his 3C and other skill CD are pretty low, and followed by Luna. So Luna, her exclusive skill 2 from SP mode, when you stay in the circles, give you CD reduction. Then on top of it, if you combine it with this SP cavalry unit, you get a double CD reduction each turn, as long as you stay on the same positions. This can likewise be much easier to be achieved in PvE match, like on certain challenge or boss event where the boss is not moving, you just need to surround it. Then, and as LRR Sonia is coming, I believe the SR Sonias will get it. LRR Sonia have a Defier will be receiving this unit too. Then the next one to benefit most will be SP Longford, because his 3C also provide CD reduction when crit, so combining with other skills. Sakura wise, she does not benefit more from the collaboration, because her unique skills are more or mostly AoE. So Claret will benefit too, because she will do double attack in a turn, so double CD reductions. Also for Yuria, so Yuria's skill CD is spam around 4 to 5 turns, so having additional CD reduction may or may not be that beneficial. Like I say, to be honest, because 5 CDs, so you might need to do like a additional 2 to 3 turns in order to reset your skills, all by herself. If you don't have other allies assistance, it's still pretty weak. The same goes for Ares, I believe, because his 3C is more like a support. It does not do attack, it just do follow-up attack. The one that attack is his 2C, again is around 4 to 5 CD, so again very little benefit. Mama Rosalia, on the other hand, and okay, the rest of character not sure, but these 3 characters, Rosalia, Gintama collaboration, and her, and also Wataru, they should be able to receive the most benefit, because their skill CD are pretty short. Okay, not to mention Rosalia, I believe she's one of the characters that will benefit most. It's okay, with the release of her casting skills, you will randomly reduce your skill that you use between 1 to 3 turns. So a lot of time you're not able to get the max 3 turns CD reduction easily, but with the combinations of the SP cavalry soldiers, there's high chance that you might be able to reuse your 3C in a turn or 2 max. And not to mention she has 2 act again skills. This will allows you to reset your 3C more in a game. You can at least spam 2 times your 3C very fast in those short matches game that you'll need. The other one is Azusa. Okay, you can check. Okay, the 2C skills, CD is only 1 turn, so once you stack with the SP cavalry, instant CD reductions when you use it. And for the 3C, the skill CD is 3 turns, so if you use it, you just need to wait for like another 2 more turns and that will be done. So it's faster. 3 CD is still considered relatable. Now, of course, if you have other accessories, you can give her additional items that will give CD reductions. So CD reductions accessories like this. I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully I have. Yep. So, oh no, not this. Sorry. There's one with like a sword and shoe. And yep, something new going to show you guys, which is this adjustment. So you can do adjusting for your characters. So in the past we are not able to adjust by the type of enchantment used. So as of the newer version, finally we have all this checked out. Don't worry, I'll go through with you guys in a while. Let me find the items. Yeah, this is the one. So this is the reverse blade. So you have a chance to reduce your skill CD by 1 to 2 turns. So you start with Azusa, and with the soldiers, there is a certain percentage of chance that you can do instant 3C CD reduction, or if not, you can just keep spamming the skills that only have a CD of 1 turn. Yep, and even for you exclusive skills, most of them only have 1 turn CD. So if you do not spam on your 3C skills, you have an infinity loop of your 2C skills. Then next is the collaboration characters. Yep, Kagura. I did not really unlock Kagura, but her 3C is a support skill, so we can ignore that. But her umbrella gun, CD of 3 turns, so if you combine it with a 3C to act again, and then you attack, there is a chance that you can refresh these skills slightly faster. Okay, let's check out. She has other shorter skill CD, shorter CD skills. Gosh. So not really, she don't really benefit that much because all her stronger attacks CDs around 5 turns, and of course it's the same. If you want to make her strong, you need to be like Azusa to equip with the reverse blade, but 5 turns CD is harder to do the reset, anything that costs 3 or less is more applicable. So don't worry, we will talk about the functions in a while. Now back to the SP. So overall, this month there's only release of 2 SP soldiers. I will say this is the best of all. Is double stats increment, attack and defense, both physical. Then all you need to do is to trigger the CD effect is before battle, you just move 3 blocks or more. Okay, after the battle, the skill, do take note, is a skill with the longer CD. Okay, will have its skills reset, reduced by 1 turn. So take note, if you spend a 1 CD skills, you spend a 5 CD skill like Sword Soul first, then followed by a 1 CD skills attack. You'll be jammed in this loop because you will not, the CD reduction will be focusing on your Sword Soul. So take note. So best is to be equip your characters with all those short CD skills. That will be great. And of course, do take note is CD skills is reduce the CD skills that deals damage. So it's damage reduction, damage skills only. So if you are wondering about your act against skills CD, nope, they will not do it. But of course, you can stack with this soldier and with the combination of Silica's CD reset. That will be great. Okay, now as of the 7th anniversary has just ended, road to 8.0, let's see new soldiers release. Okay, the Tide Summoner is from 6.0 to 7. So currently we don't have new soldiers unit for Lancer, but we do have new soldiers unit. Wait, did I miss out? Let me double confirm. Yep, we do not have new soldiers unit. Other than Tide Summoner, I guess. I'm not sure did I miss out previously. If I do, or if it's a repeated content, I apologize. But this Tide Summoner works for in water. So this should be the newer soldiers. First strike. So you gain all the technology effect from the water unit and increase your soldiers' defense by X percentage. And after battle, there are chances that you will make the location where the enemy stands at treated as water for 1 turn. I think this is a repeated content. And okay, this is a new soldier, a Minotaur Gladiator. So the effect is increase soldiers attack by X percentage. And number 2, when going to battle, if there is only one enemy, 1 block around you, you will do damage increment by X percentage. Then if there are no other allies, 1 block around you, damage you receive will be reduced by X percentage. I'll say this is quite weak. This is a weaker ability. Okay, this is definitely repeat. So yeah, this is a weaker soldiers in my opinion because the criteria is kind of harsh despite they have double effect. So another mention, only move 3 blocks, 1 range attack. So having X percentage increment of your attack is not bad, but it's kind of harsh. The effect only triggered when you go into battle if there's only 1 enemy. So long story short is there is only 1 enemy one block around you that you try to attack, then you will gain damage increment. Then if there are no other allies around you, you will have damage reduction effect. So not that easy. I mean, it is again a PvE, PvE more towards PvE, like fighting boss that will not summon other allies. Okay, Fang Rider, increase attack defense by 25%. When you initiate attack, reduce damage soldiers receive by 30%, and you will heal 30% of HP before battle. I think we have gone through this too, so no new. Flyer. Nope, no new flyer yet. A newer flyer will be coming on the next banner, so that's why I'm going through with you guys right now. Okay, if I'm not wrong, the one on the right is definitely new. I'm not sure have I gone through before, so allow me to go through two. So 1 to 2 new water unit. The first one is Ghost, Tentacles of Ghost. So it's a range attacker. So normal attack will do from physical attack will be treated as magic damage, and increase soldiers attack magic defense by X% when in water. Soldiers attack will ignore close combat penalty, and if there are enemies 2 blocks around you, you'll reduce their attack and magic defense by X%. So not too bad. The stat is pretty decent. Okay, next is Mail of Dark Abyss or Scale of Dark. Sorry, my bad. Mail of Dark Tide or Scale of Dark Tide. Okay, this is definitely a newer soldiers. As you can see, never really seen this serpent lady-like creature before. So the effect are as follow. Again, it's a range attacker, and mobility is water, 3 blocks, though desert map are their weakness. So effects follow. Number 1, physical damage you deal will be treated as magic damage. Number 2, increase soldiers attack by X%. Number 3, when in water, units attack will ignore close combat penalty. Number 4, when being attacked into range battle, you will reflect X% of the damage you receive back to the enemy. So this is the water version of the Fang Guard, but in my opinion it's slightly weaker because the Fang Guard, upon reflecting damage, they will heal themselves based on the damage reflect, but the water soldiers unit, Scale of Dark Tide, they will not have HP recovery, but of course if they have any HP recovery, it's purely based on the water unit technology, the skill tag, sorry, my bad, skill tag. Then Archer, yep, the only one we have new is Ammo Shooter. Again, not sure if it's repeated, but since I saw this going through, it's more unique. Increase soldiers attack by X% when you initiate. Number 2, when you initiate attack and goes into battle. If there is no other allies 1 block around you, increase the soldiers attack by X percentage and ignores enemies' shield effect. If enemies do not have any shield effect, the effect will be changed to damage dealt by soldiers will be increased by X percentage. Okay, mage we have Forbidden Forest Shaman. So overall stats pretty decent, but slightly lower than Bat Mage and Witch by 2 points, but higher HP. Okay, let's check out the effect. Again, number one, physical damage you do treated as magic damage. Number two, at max level, so I have this at max level, so I'm going through. Number two, increase soldiers attack by 30%. Number three, when you initiate and before going into battle, you have a 100% chance to cause enemy to gain this debuff effect. Damage received increased by 10% for 1 turn. Number four, after battle, apply to the damaged enemy another debuff, another 2 debuff, unable to use skill, active skills, and unable to receive healing for 1 turn. So now I understand why the stats given is slightly lower in comparison for the attacking stats. This mage can give 3 debuff effects to enemies, but the only downside is you got to go into battle. So if you are doing AoE spammer, you may not really need it unless it's a skill that goes into battle and have follow-up damage. Example like Bianca's using a 3C after you do a follow-up damage, then still not so bad. But let's just repeat again on the debuff that you give. Okay, that is when you initiate attack and before going to battle at max level, you have a 100% chance to cause damage increment of 10% to the enemy for 1 turn, and this increment is very low. It may look bad at first, but this means that it can stack with other normal or higher tier damage increment effect, in my opinion. Then number 2 is after the battle, afterwards you cause the enemies to have their active skills sealed up. They will be silent, and not to mention they are not able to receive healing. This is a very deadly cause against characters mostly like tankers, because once tankers are not able to cast skills or they are not able to heal them, get healed, there's high chance that they will die very fast and easily, even for characters like Papa Vargas. So this is a very deadly skills effect against tankers, and also for other spellcasters. As long as they get silence, they are not able to heal, etc. So I presume due to the release of this new Forbidden Forest Shaman or Spiritual Shaman, Bracer might be coming back into the meta. But of course, this is just my speculations. Okay, Holy Unit, we don't have anything new yet. Okay, other than SP, Holy Unit, and then followed by Demon Unit. I don't think we are getting new. What about Assassin? Okay, nope. I guess that's all. So we gotta wait for next month for new soldiers release. Then coming back to the enchantment pack. Oh yeah, one of the characters that will benefit most is Lanford, again for the SP cavalry soldiers, because the 3C is 5 turn CD, and high chance in normal PvE you can do crit damage and you will kill the enemy, but the skill CD is only reduced by 3 turns. But with the soldiers and the accessories, you have a higher chance to spam or so-called reset the CD of the 3C every turn, which is gonna be great. But what about, and not to mention with the casting effect, if you just keep spamming your healing and CD reduction, so the greatest benefit. So we talk about some new in-game mechanic. And new enchantment. So okay, before that we talk about just on the new system. So older system we can only choose at most SSR, SR, but we're not able to choose the enchantment we have done for the items. So the reason I cannot choose whether it's weapon, accessories, etc., I'm already at the section itself. So I'm at accessories, so let me see, trying to go for full moon and attack build items. Okay, so just to show you guys, look at my what I'm clicking. The row I'm circling right now are all your enchantment. Then on the second rows, these are choosing the base stats, and you can choose multiple effects at the same time. So the second one is stats, the third one is the status, so it's already used, have not been used, already been enchanted, unenchant, lock and unlock. So let me choose for attack intelligence and full moon. Okay, all these items will be chosen. Then what about if I try to unlock it? Okay, so you can see our items. Okay, once I lock it, it will disappear. So this is gonna make the game even more convenient right now. And the things that all of you guys wish for, it's finally here. So allow me to use Papa Vargas as. It's okay. Hopefully you guys are clear about the enchantment and choosing the items. Also try at the main screen about your bag, choosing equipment. Not much changes, so it's only when you try to do the enchantment sections. So for Papa Vargas, for example, which is the most popular tanker as of the current meta, so we have this Angel's Wing Blade light icon, which is you guys has been asking for so many years, and finally after 7 years, Zilong finally gave you guys set change options. Okay, and you can even get to choose class change for the characters. Okay, and then this is for the demon. Okay, so you guys can see okay, for my first demon class, I'm gonna just put it here. So okay, I can log on. Then let's say I have no equipment for flyer, and now currently I'm at demon class. You guys can see how convenient it is. You're doing class change and equipment change at the same time. So again, it's so convenient that you guys gotta be careful that you might easily press wrongly and get yourself killed in your game if you forget to switch it back. But nonetheless, more pros and cons. Okay, after pressing it, I'm switching back to my class. So this is a very convenient set change, and not to mention the next banner during LLR Sonia, there will be an even better improvement for heroes classifications, which we will save it on the next video. So I'm going to do the quick example here just for you guys to check out and make sure the things are working properly. Okay, since I don't have a full moon, oh, did you guys see? In previous case, if I straight out take the item, rip the item out from another character, the system will do a prompting, but now it did not. But let's see if when we try to do change, will the system prompt again? Let's check it out. Okay, it will be switched. But what about... Oh, it will automatically take out items, so this time around they will not prompt you that the item has been taken out from this character, or this character is currently equipping with this item, so do not use it. Okay, I'm presuming that's all for the new gadgets and effects from the customizations. The rest I gotta wait for next time around. So this time around, you can save your equipment's item set with the enchantment inbuilt in it, and you can not just save one set, not two, but three as of the current game. And what is most convenient is you can do class and item switch at the same time, especially for characters like Kreese, because different type of players may play different type of Kreese. Some like to play Mage Kreese for offensive, some like to play Holy Kreese for support, depending on their match, and this will make the game faster. Okay, last but not least, the latest new game that is again is a ranking game, the solo DE, the group battle. Initially we come out with a group guild battle with team, then after they released the single version. If you guys remember, we have not touched on this thing for a very long time. There's this did I even miss the event? Oh, you guys remember that purple hydraulic cube like thing where you can click on it and went into the single DE to instantly purchase the dimension, the dark dimensions items. So yep, this is the upgrade of the event, and once per week, if you are free players, you can... Okay, allow me to do a quick explanations on what it does. So in the events, you're going to try to clear stage to obtain the sacred mirror or holy mirror to level up using this God's pieces. Yep, it's saying God's pieces or holy pieces. Then if you upgrade, you can increase your character's stats in the game, and you do not need to directly play these three stages: the glory of light, the origin of light, and your empire's unit. Did you guys see these three units? Glory of light, origin, and empire. These are related to this wishing banner. Then you need to find this you need to fight the stage. So I am a free player and I'm doing my content pretty slow, I'm gonna admit it. And the number of stages are for PvE stages 1, 2, 3. So there should be every 4 stage. So as you can see, every 3 stage, the 4th stage will be an elite stage. So it's 6, 8, 9. So total of 12 stage on the normal. Then after there will be a challenge stage. But apparently I have not reached that far yet. yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get a name of the event. So this is a new solo expedition. You call it D Dimension Expedition. So this is an upgrade, and as you can see, I'm not able to reach the stage. You got to reach expedition level 60 by clearing this. So this 3 stage you don't need to fight yourself. All you need to do is allocate. It can automatically allocate 30 of your strongest member of that factions, and you just wait for 20 hours for it to do an auto battle for you, and after 20 hours they will clear and reach the furthest stage they can, and then this means you can unlock and fight the event. Okay, so I can only get a prize once. So they go according to factions, and as my level increase, I have not reached 60 yet. The first I currently get is level 59. So this is the furthest I can fight to. So of course, if you want to clear the game as fast as you want, you can spend some crystals to go for it, which I'm going to go through with you in a while. So I'm going to do a demo play on how you're going to fight the stage. So there's new mechanism, not too hard, so here we go. Okay, first off, you can check bonus characters, so Origin of Light, Glory of Light, and Empire characters, including collab. They will have 30% stats increment. So you have all these characters, feel free to use them, and you can keep recycle and keep using the same characters over and over again. This is a great improvement, unlike those Ragnarok realms and previous DE stages. So you can choose up or non-up hero. Of course, if you have the up hero, you can feel free to use them. They'll have stats increment, and of course at the same time you can choose your gods to have increased stats. So for PvP players which have unlocked even the challenge stage, they'll definitely be able to clear the stage much faster. So one very new mechanism introduced is, the first is you can choose Glory of Light is increased crit level. Level 2, your heroes will do increased crit damage by 20%. This is currently the level I unlocked, so I guess I'm going to stick back to X percentage. So increase heroes crit damage by X percentage, and when you initiate attack, increase crit rate and crit damage by X percentage, can stack up to 3 layers. Then if you choose the Origin of Light, is balance logo, they call it the balance level 2, when increase heroes attack intelligence by X percentage. Before going to battle, obtain a shield effect that can block 20% of your maximum HP damage. This effect cannot be dispelled. Last but not least is fixed damage level 2. Currently this, or should I call fixed damage, from the Empire logo. Fixed damage deal from unit will increase by X percentage. When you initiate to deal damage, after damage, deal fixed damage to target enemy based on X time of your attack plus intelligence as fixed damage. So yep, currently I've been playing balance to clear the stage, not too hard. The other one is this, even if you're not familiar with this wishing cup, so the first one is like Holy Grail, the cup of wishes, called the Holy Grail. The second is class resonance. This is a more unique thing, so I'm going to show you. You can sacrifice or equip any character's unit that you do not want to use and give it to them, and there's a limitations of the effect provided based on the class. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. There's only total of 11 class, so the effects, the maximum you gain is 11. So I can show you guys infantry and lancer. So I'm gonna place it on rapier here, so for easy checking, so you guys can see. Okay, for infantry, if you equip is ignore 20% of enemies defense and magic defense. So whether it is physical or mage, they give the same effect. So if they are not buff heroes, you can just switch them out. Then for Lancer, it's reflect 30% of your damage deal, so you're definitely going to equip it to characters like tankers, and the effect should be able to stack, as there's no mention of not able to stack. Again, I may be wrong. And not to mention that every character that you add in for support, we call it support unit, 3% of their overall stats will be added on to the leader. So it's a very great benefit. So I'm going to go 2 by 2. Next is cavalry and mage. So for mage is AoE damage, increase AoE damage deal, and after dealing damage, apply debuff effect. So it's a normal debuff, so it can be prevented. If enemies have effect that prevents from it, can be prevented. And again, you see I'm using different characters of different factions. The effects are always the same. Then for cavalry is for each block you move before battle. Sorry, this is for AoE 2. For each block you move, increase damage deal. That's all. They didn't say how much. And great for AoE spammers like Sherik. So I'm gonna tell you guys, especially for this event, Sherik, the Death Scythe clown guy, is a very great map pusher for this event. Okay, next we have Archer and Flyer. Okay, Grenier as an Archer is increase the percentage of the stats you inherit for your leader, and increase the effect of the class advantages. So this means you might, it is not fully disclosed here, so it's showing I'm going to presume it's going to be double up, or at least 1.50% increment of the effect. Then next we will have Flyer. Increase your mobility after battle, increase physical AoE damage. So this is to assist in characters like Luna with the Wind Gale. So if you have characters that do for long damage, you can equip with them. Then coming to you next is Holy and Demon class. Demon class, it's pretty weak. I mean, not much effect in my opinion. Demon class is just purely increase the number of soldiers unit by 40%. Yes, you hear it right. This means if you have 10 soldiers unit, 40% increments means you get 14 soldiers unit. So that's just increasing their numbers. Next we have Holy. Okay, this is pretty good. This has a synergy with the Empire faction. For Holy unit, it before battle deal fixed damage, and after battle, recover HP. Again, it's not state how much, you can only find out during the battle. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, my bad. I'm such a dummy. I did not notice about this part. So okay, I'll just go through here. So again, pardon. So okay, let's go class by class again. So Lancer unit reflect 30% of damage deal or damage received. Infantry ignore 20% of enemies defense, magic defense. Cavalry for each steps you move before battle. So okay, it's not generic, it's before battle. Damage increased by 6%. Max is 30%, which is 5 blocks, so limitations. Flyer, increase mobility by +1. After going to battle, you will deal 0.15 times AoE damage to enemies 2 blocks around you. So this is pretty good, especially if your characters that will do follow-up damage when you do damage. Great characters with this will be Shen. And for water unit, increase stats inheritance by to your leader, increase 8% of defense, magic defense, and defensive items effect. At the end of a turn, if you damage you receive reduced by 5%, and this effect can be stacked, maximum stack up to 6 layer. So each time you end for 6 times, you can gain damage reductions of 30%. Then Archer is increase stats, offensive physical attack stats attribute by 10%, and increase class advantage effect by 10%. Mage, after dealing damage, apply 1 random debuff effect. Increase your AoE skill range by +1. AoE damage increased by 8%, a max up to 16%. This means you can put double mage to your characters. Holy unit, before going to battle, deal 0.5 times attack plus intelligence fixed damage to enemy, and after battle, recover 15% of your HP. Then last but not least, the weakest is demon class. Increase soldiers amount by 40%. Yep, that's it. Okay, sorry that this time around the video looks it's kind of long, but yeah, I'm gonna just showcase you guys how we're gonna play the game. Okay, since I'm playing AoE, Baba, I'm gonna stack with double mage characters. Yep, so you can see some of the characters that you have not been using, you can just sacrifice them as skill stacks. Oh my gosh, I missed out. Sorry, there's 2 more. Assassin. Additional for the leader, inherit 50% of the skill stats and 50% chance to call before battle to obtain a chance to deal direct damage to the hero directly. Effect lasts for 1 turn. Last but not least is Dragon. Increase your hero level by 10 levels. After killing enemies, you obtain damage increment by 5%, and you can stack up to 6 layer. So this means I can stack 2. Okay, but Sherry, I'll definitely go with AoE effect. Which is mage too, so yeah, pretty convenient. I don't have this, I don't have this. and you guys check it out. Even if you're not at max level, you can enjoy and use it, so not big of an issue. Okay, so this is also a quick one to showcase for you guys. So I'll be spamming on Shari. So there's so many enemies here, and here we go, physical attackers.
全部まとめて俺に任せろ。
抵抗は無意味な苦痛を増やすだけです。
はいよ。
And of course, we have Shari.
私が前線を指揮する。
さあ、ショーの幕開けです。
振り返らないで。山々はあなたの選択。抵抗は無意味な苦痛を増やすだけです。
So gonna have Humbaba straight up
抵抗は無意味な苦痛を増やすだけです。仕方ないわ。戦いましょう。
So as you can see, my AoE range is greatly increased too. This is definitely not her AoE range.
仕方ないわ。戦いましょう。
Going for normal attack first.
全力でいけ。
さあ、ショーの幕開けです。
So here's great spamming for 2, as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 7, and I'm equipped with bloodthirsting blade. So yeah, I'm gonna spam
す
this
ぐに終
AoE.
わりますから。すぐに終わりますから。
はいよ。
So this is only level 4 Sherik, so rank 4 Sherik, so the damage due is actually pretty good. As you guys can see, the enemy's HP are huge.
私が前線を指揮する。
Yep, in compared to our stats, so yeah.
はいよ。
反撃だ。戦士。
全力でいけ。
So again, this is just
全部まとめて
a
俺に
demo
任せ
showcase,
ろ。
and
はいよ。
I'll be leaving in a while from the screen. So you can see, my Elwin normally is only 2,000 at most attack, and now it can goes up to 4,000. So yeah.
私が前線を指揮する。
So you can see, these are the boss characters. HP a lot. Then Shari is not good for this stage. Finally, I've come to a stage where enemies are immune to any debuff. So yeah.
反撃だ。戦士たちよ。
私が前線を指揮する。我が号令に従え。全軍出撃。新帝国にひれ伏すがいい。私こそが新帝国の意志だ。
So we get this dragon. So as you can see, rapier level is level 90. So the rest of the characters
私こそが
is
新帝国の意志。私が前線を指揮する。
and with level increment comes greater stats.
我が号令に従え。全軍出撃。
この先は倒産。はは、この程度か。
Oh, even the fixed damage. You guys can see the fixed damage I do is crazy. Oh my god, 12,000. Yeah, don't worry, I will just revive, so not big of an issue. Okay, don't worry. Even if you fail the criteria, as long as you can win, you can still move on to the next stage. You just try to go for stages and get full achievement, especially with those crystals and great stuff. And if everything goes bad, just reset the game. So yep, that's it for the mechanism, the main mechanism for this new solo DE. Other than that, if you summon those characters, you can get all this enchantment, which is pretty cool. Okay, this is the stats increment, which I have not done level up yet, just so I can showcase to you guys. But currently, because I have been choosing Origin of Light, so the priorities will go through that, and I'm not sure how to allocate. I'm bad at this game, so long story short, single button, auto level up. So yep, it automatically level ups for my stats, so I'll gain all the stats increment. As you guys can see, previously some of them is level 2, now it becomes all level 3. But this is not a correct way, since I just think of it, if you are focusing on Origin of Light team members, so you should have just keep leveling up Origin of Light team, and should maybe not spread around. If you have some very strong team, and you have this season pass, so you can further speed up your progress by spending this amount. So this is a renminbi, $88, so you guys can convert to your respective countries. And not to mention, you can get the new enchantment here, and you can spend crystal to speed up your progress. Okay, so you can see, but currently I have no intention of spending crystal, because this event already happens for almost a month, so this will last for 2 months, and hopefully I should be able to clear it during the next demo video on Sonia. Hopefully I can do a recording or 2 for you guys, and you can also do some weapon upgrades, which this is similar to like your forge, but I speculate it's only for this event, and you got to gain this equipment, these items, by clearing the abyss stage. So okay, I don't think I have. And to be honest, I'm not sure what does this weapon really do. Is it just only for this game? So I got to find out more. I'll check with other players from the scene. Then okay, so these 3 stages are auto battling. You don't have to fight yourself. All you need to do is just allocate 30 of your strongest members and leave it there for 20 hours. Then they'll fight for you. If you want to do instant complete, you get to have a 1 free chance per week, and the rest, if you want to do other instant finish, you got to spend 20 crystals, which not advisable to do. So you trying your best to auto run and clear all this battle. So this is basically a mix of your group dimension expeditions, where for the group sections it becomes auto run, whereas for the single, known as the Dark Abyss expedition, this is for single target, so you need to let them auto run, so your strongest will clear the fastest layers, then you can advance the stage. So any of your faction reach the highest level will automatically unlock the highest level available for your characters. So right, 2 more last thing before we end. The second last, I just remember, it's the new enchantment effect. I don't think I've gone through with you guys, so allow me to go through. So this is the new enchantment effect. Okay, Dawn Shine or Dawn Brilliance. So when you have two of the same thing, it's always the same. Increase attack and intelligence by 5%. But when you have four of a kind, full set, it has more effect. Number one is increase damage deal by 10%. Number two, at the start of the battle and after you defeat an enemy unit, or so either or, you will obtain 2 layers of effect that is immune the next upcoming debuff effect you receive. So this effect can stack up to 5 layers and cannot be dispelled. So this rig enchantment is taken, this is like a rip-off from Rose and Seal's Crystal Protections. So when at the start of every turn, or when you manage to kill off one enemy, you automatically obtain 2 layers of protections that will immune the upcoming debuff effect you receive. So of course they will break off like 1 layer, so they can be stacked up to 5 layers. This for new red, then followed by the new blue. This new blue apparently has been suggested to be the new meta enchantment for PvP only for LLR buggers. And again, take note, I'm using word suggested, so it's not 100% the best. Of course, you guys will still be playing at your at the enchantment you wish to play, but this is suggested. So allow me to explain the effect. When you have 2 pieces, increase defense and magic defense by 5%. When you have 4 pieces, you will increase your hero soldiers stats by 5% and increase the soldier count by +2. So instead of having 10 soldiers, if you have this full self enchantment, you will have 12 soldiers instead. And this is why they say this is a better enchantment for Papa Buggers. This increases survivability, this strengthens the soldiers and increase their amount. Then for the last green, it's when you have 2 pieces, increase HP by 10%. When you have 4 pieces, number 1, at the start of a turn, if there is an ally beside you, you will obtain shield effect. So this shield effect can block a max damage based on 10% of your max HP. This effect cannot be dispelled. Oh, this is fairly weak, if I gotta say that. No wonder not a lot of players are using it, because it's only giving 10% shield of your max HP. So, but then again, it can be stacked with other buff, though slight disappointment, I'll say. Then there's another new effect that is known as enchantment change. So if you have this enchantment, you can convert your original enchantment type to the new enchantment type of your choice of the same color, but the stats will remain the same. So this is a very good and nice option for all of you players out there. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show, no, I'm just gonna change something else. Let me see if there's something good. Is it a good one? Nope. Okay, I'll be changing this because this type is always not a very good enchantment, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna change it. Oops, sorry. So you gotta click here, and you guys can see I'll be changing to Dawn Shine or Dawn Brilliance. So 9%, 78 HP, and 6% defense. Ta-da! Here you go. So yeah, Langrisser made easy. So everything, or most of it, instant right now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So these are our new effects, and for the enchantment name, I haven't gone through. So the new one is going with Dawn Brilliance. The blue one is New Fire. Yes, the name is called New Flyer. As you can see, the logo is a blue flame. For the green one, it's Light Veil. So apparently it is currently the weaker one, and this only happen when on every turn when turn starts. So I'm not sure will you keep gaining this, but this seems to be a weaker choice, and we currently do not have a yellow one. I'm gonna open up the pack and let you guys see there are some difference for the enchantment pack. So this is the old enchantment pack, and Zilong did us a little bit dirty because you're not able to get the new enchantment pack. Then this is like event special, where you can choose either of the choice of your 5, and also again from event you can get to pick all of it. So if you want to focus on this tree, you pick this scroll icon. If you want to get all, which is the best option, you're picking this. So currently we only have red, green, and blue. We are still missing out yellow. Hopefully Zilong will do some improvement and come up with a new yellow enchantment for the players. So right, we have come to the end, which is the Echo of Light skin. So these are the recurring price when you have paid enough for the game. So you can get to choose Hoffman, Ashen, Werner, Mariandel, Warner, Hilda, Elvis, Leia, Sharik, Rapier skins, and coming to the two latest is Cybele.
私から離れてそんなに近寄らないでよ。なんでっていちいち聞かないでよ、アジン。本物のあなたは他の奴らとは少し違うわね。
So yep, the jig of physics is not a lot. Then we have Bianca.
この手は昔は聡明で勇敢な指揮官様。偉い人たちは使命や正義。やったー！今日は給料日。私にとってあなたのために戦う。
You lose 2 CM from Bianca, but you gain extra positivity and extra jig of physics. So right, we are really coming to the end, and last but not least, lucky I did not forget, ta-da, is Dragon Mom. I'm gonna call it the Mid-Autumn Festival skins, or just like some of the lover skins, which I may have forget. So this is how the chibi characters look like. Okay, I'm not able to showcase how it works, but well, we are all here for the greater picture. So these are for the phone viewers. Again, very sexy and good to see for anyone interested in doing a cosplay. I will say there's a Mado costume from her, but it's being released during the period of the Mooncake Festivals or the Mid-Autumn Festival at Asia's timing, and nonetheless, this is a maid showcasing her side pubis. Yep, and also her underlings. Yep. Hopefully, this is gonna keep me safe. And this time around, okay, the asymmetrical that we are looking at is one of her legs have high heels and the other legs high heels drop on the floor. Okay, we have come to the end. Thank you guys are watching. We will end with showing her jiggle physics. Here we go.
私たちの前進を支えるのはローラン、トリシア。彼ら意のままに名役を破棄する傲慢な輩を混乱した世界の中で問いば偽りの信念と宿命の中でもがくのは混乱した世界の中でトイバールがまだ存在しているのは
So alright, this is coming. Thank you guys for watching and we appreciate Dragon's Mama Isolde tops and bottom.
偽りの信念と宿命の中でもがく混乱した世界の中でトイバールがまだ存在しているのは幸運なことだ。